The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
We continue on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier joined courtside by head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, a happy early birthday. Your gift is a heart checkup after this one. Saw your team have to withstand a 71-point second half from the Trojans, but did enough to hang on. What you see is the Trojans rallied and the poise from your team to finally have some ball security late to hang on against AU.
Well, first of all, a conference win is always a blessing. We bounced back after that loss, our last home game against Tusculum, so I liked our resilience and our determination. But even Ronnie Millsap could have seen what the problem with this is. We had 23 turnovers, and they got 25 points off of them. So credit to them for staying committed. I knew at half we were up 24, I think,
yep.
54-30. I told our guys, these guys aren't going away. They're going to throw vicious punches. They're going to be very aggressive. We've got to continue to go forward. We can't be playing not to lose. We've got to continue to play to win. And the reality is, and we put up 50 points ourselves in the second half, but we were too loose to the ball. And thankfully we did enough to hang on, but I'm disappointed in the fact that we have back-to-back games now where our ball security is in question. And I don't doubt our guys, and I think our next game we'll have a very secure possession of the ball and not give it over so easily. But today, the turnovers, the second half in particular, absolutely killed us.
Interesting that you went with Ronnie Millsaps.
There were a lot of options, but that was we're in the Southeast.
Shows your age a little bit, too, because
yeah.
he's 81.
I could have gone Stevie Wonder. I decided to go with Ronnie. Little-known fact, Cav. Little-known fact.
Go ahead, Chuck.
Years ago, I played Pee Wee football in Nashville, Tennessee, with his son. That's probably the reason I went that direction.
With Ronnie Millsap's
son, yes.
Okay.
As a young lad.
Well, find out something new about you every day.
I've held that one back for a long time.
You have. You have. Feels like there's a lot of good from this one, but it's offset primarily due to turnovers.
Let me clarify one thing. It's not offset in my mind. We got to win. We got a good conference road game against a team that they're good on both sides of the ball, and so I'm going to go out tonight with my family and have an early celebratory day before my birthday dinner, and be very, very happy about the fact that we got to win, despite the fact we had 23 turnovers. That's not going to do anything to upset me. Nor should our team. I mean, we'll live and learn and move forward. Because again, we Ren Dyer had a great night, 12 and 15. Jack Browder had 31-9. Trey had 25 and 10. A bunch of good individual performances. So
I want to focus on Jack first. First career 31-point game for him. First career 30-point game, the seventh 30-point game by an Eagle this season. He looked like a man possessed in the first half. What did you see out of him? Narrowly missing out on double-double as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, he literally had the hot hand, and our guys were happy for him to continue to hunt shots and to help find him opportunities. And we needed that because, I mean, John, even today, he's still not a 10 in terms of his health. I'm very confident by this next week he'll be there, but I'm sure he's had the flu or something, and he's still sort of in recovery mode. We've been without him for 2 games, but we've still been able to find a way to compete. We got a lot of options, a lot of talented guys, and not necessarily a next man up mentality per se, but we've got confidence in a lot of different alignments and a lot of different individuals.
Trey Hubbard, his second career double-double for points and assists with 25 and 10. What did you see out of him sharing the ball?
I thought he did a good job with it, man. Now there's some things we've been trying to encourage him to do, get a little bit more aggressive in transition, even after the team scores or touch the paint, and if you don't like what you have, keep the dribble and find an opportunity. And he's listening and improving and been able to exploit and sort of find opportunities now at this point in the year that maybe we missed out on at different points earlier this season.
Nick Brennigan continues to inch closer to Ish Sanders' single-season record for threes. He sits on 97 after going 3 of 6 from long range. A quiet 19 from Nick. How valuable was he, especially in the second half, to kind of calm some things down and get some stuff going near the basket?
Yeah, he found some good ones and found some threes, but Ish Sanders, one of the all-time greats at Carson-Newman and in our conference, and for Nick to be mentioned in the same breath as a shot maker is a huge statement, and I'm confident that as long as we get to play out this year, that Nick will keep on finding opportunities, and we got to help him find those. We'll keep finding opportunities and put the ball in the basket for us.
Really is a strange game. Anderson made just as many shots as you did, but and again owed to turnovers, but took 21 more than you did to get to that marker. With all the struggles with ball security, your team still had the poise late to get the ball in, make free throws, and make the road a little bit more difficult for Anderson. What do you owe that to?
Our poise late. I mean, like I said, we always celebrate wins, always. But our guys are also the kind of guys that they're not only interested in the win, they're interested in the quality of the performance. And I know they were a little frustrated themselves. Even though it was a win, they were a little frustrated in the quality of this performance, especially the second half of the turnovers. But we're going to stay up and excited as this month of February sort of winds down and we start preparing for postseason. We got 3 to go, 2 on the road, 1 more at home. We got 1 more game here left in Holt, and hopefully we'll learn from this week's experiences and put together a more complete performance Wednesday at Wise.
You bring up Wise, back-to-back road games before you wrap up the regular season on Senior Day against Mars Hill. Blake Mellinger's team has been very dangerous offensively this year. What do you have to do to get ready for the Highland Cavaliers in the Prior Convocation Center?
Well, hopefully we're going to be healthy. We got to go up there and know personnel and impact sort of what they prefer to do on both sides of the ball, especially offense. We've got to generate more scoring opportunities for ourselves and take care of the ball, Cav. That's what I take. I take a little bit care of the ball, too.
All right, Chuck. Happy birthday. Go enjoy. You know, I hate it because now AARP is eligible. You're eligible for that when you turn 50.
I will take advantage.
Well, you've been eligible for the last 5 years.
I'm not taking advantage of it.
That's why you need to go talk to Taylor Hawkins at Modern Woodman Financial Planning so that you can get your financial house in order as you start officially as a senior citizen tomorrow. Discounts on Tuesdays at local grocery stores, Chuck.
Kev, I feedback here. I'm sort of torn here. El Paraiso?
Lisa's Country Kitchen. It's Lisa's 19th anniversary this weekend, and she's got prime rib on the menu.
Oh.
So
thank you for that little golden nugget.
How about that?
I've got some tough decisions to make, but I've been told that I get to make the choice tonight. I get to make that choice.
I'm going to recommend the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles, Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Sounds pretty good to me, Kev. I'm a prime rib loving guy.
Prime rib. They have a meal for 2. You should abandon the boys somewhere. Just you and Tab go out. Don't abandon them at my house. They can go play in the backyard. All right, yep. Chuck, pleasure as always.
Thanks, Kev.
Congrats on the win.
See you.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's post-game report continues after these messages on the Eagles.